Okay. Alright.
I kind of want to play Spyro.
Spyro's fun.
I'm gonna play Spyro too.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. So, okay. Today we're starting some Spyro. For just some chill thing. I'm gonna just probably do this most Sundays from here on out. I might do this my next couple streams since I'm getting dental work done.
It does not pop out for other people.
Okay. But I'm trying to, I got some dental work I'm getting done. So I'm probably gonna not stream this upcoming Tuesday. But I will, however, you know, be thinking about streaming while I recover from my dental work. Also, for old people, I added some chat rules. I'm gonna do here now. You can like see them in the chat. You guys, it doesn't even throw the whole thing up on my screen, but like if you do exclamation point rules, it'll tell you the rules if you haven't seen them before. Because it doesn't necessarily show it to old people, it shows it to new chatters. So, yes. But in two ways. I've as you can see, I've already made progress on this game, but we're not playing on this slot that I've done all this with.
Why do you have 120%, 100, and then 56? No, that's 4.
You see, okay. I didn't finish the post-game stuff on the second game, which is where the extra 20% comes from, and I haven't finished the third game before. But we're gonna start with a new save slot, and we're gonna start with just the first game. I haven't played it in a hot minute, so, you know, I've gotten all the trophies. I've platinumed this one. I don't think I platinumed this one, since I don't have the 120. Or, actually, I think it might be made different with the numbers.
I don't like when games go over 100%.
I think I did platinum both of these, but I haven't platinumed this one. But we're gonna start with this one today. And we're just gonna vibe right on through. See what happens, you know? Okay. Alrighty. In the world of dragons. I didn't even plan this, but I did, you probably can't tell on stream, but I did purple eyeliner today. I didn't even think about the fact that I did purple eyeliner for Spyro.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Nasty Gnorc.
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat? But he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Nasty Gnorc. Here he comes. I like how they've got like memes on the wall.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Let's go. What an interesting just introduction to the game. Like, honestly. It was just like, just got ugly, not a threat, we not concerned, and then he goes, hey! And turns everyone into statues, and then now we're just like, alright. I guess I gotta fix this. Rescued Nestor. All I have to do is walk up to them, which feels so easy.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I can tell you for now, young one. Okay, what are the buttons for? Okay. 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 Okay, I know it's buttons for now. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. This camera moves like really well. It moves like better than I'm expecting it to. Haha. Uh-huh. Nice. Okay. Gotta grab all these gems. This is real nice and chill. Hi. Rescued Delvin. Hi, Delvin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
Grabbing
His
gems.
name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Fairy. Fairy. Hi. Death to you. Haha. Dead. I'm just like, killing. But in pretty cartoon style. We love pretty cartoon style killing. Skill point acquired.
Fantasy violence.
Oh yes, fantasy violence. Yes. We love us some fantasy violence. There's a reason that those are searchable. There has to be a reason. Or maybe there's not, I don't know. Sheep. Hi. Hi. Nice. Stone Hill. We're gonna hold off on going in there. We gotta collect. This is my type of game. I'm gonna be real. This is like my favorite, some of my favorite like kind of game styles. Just going around collecting as much as I possibly fucking can, you know?
Don't you still need to beat Tai 2?
Yes, I do.
Which is the same game, just...
Yes, I love Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Like, great games. Rescued Tomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Yeah, okay. That's reassuring. Oh god, I was pointed the wrong way. Come. Ah, okay. Oh gosh. Here you are. Where did you go? Ah, let me run you over. But not really, because I'm really tiny and I'm just knocking you around. It's fun playing as something tiny, you know? Playing as something really tiny, going against some big shit, it's always cute and fun. Okay. Town Square. It's been a while since I've played this, so I really don't remember all the locations that well. There's only like one location that sticks out in my memory, because I don't remember if it's from this one or the second game. But like, I only remember it because it was hard. I remember like one very specific thing I had to do. It took me like an hour to do it. And I was like, oh. You know, like, just struggles. There were struggles. Ugh. But, other than that, I don't have like super good memory of like even what I'm gonna be doing around here. Cause when did I get this game? I think I got it around the time that it came out. So it's been a minute, you know? So, plenty of time for my memory to fail me, you know? Hi. Argus! Now we gotta play some Smite and play some Hero for Argus.
Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you're not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Okay. So come back here later. That's what I'm hearing. I think I'm ready. It's just he doubts me because I started a new save file. Ah. I'm gonna go through here real quick. We gotta collect all of these. Ooh. Hi! That's a new life. Cool. You like life. Dark Hollow, okay. Just gotta stake out all these locations, figure out where the heck everything is. Get as much of this stuff as I possibly can find. Hi.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Watermelon stuff. Watermelon, what? I meant waterfall. I've been thinking about watermelons because I saw last night a thingy with watermelons. It looked yummy, and I don't know. I said water, and my brain was like, Oh no! Not the flight! Not the flight missions! No! No! Those are so hard! Oh my gosh, I remember some intense struggle with those. That one's... We're doing that last. I'm not fucking around with that if I can. If I can pull that off. I hate those. We're going in here. Stonehill, I think. Let's take a nice freaking chill flight. 95. Cool, cool. Okay. Entering stone. These loading screens take a hot minute. But at least I can flap my wings, you know? Roll around in the air. Do some fun shit. Ooh! Okay. These biggies. Okay. Hi. Ooh, it's the down there. I remember the down there. Whew. Okay. Okay, I'm recognizing this place a little bit. I think I have like somewhere in my brain an idea of what all the heck I'm doing around here. I think you may be correct on that. Now that you say it, I have the vaguest memory of a Nick show featuring Spyro, but I don't know.
Dragonfly, Spyro. His
I have no
color
idea.
indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
But like now that's gonna be like real stuck in my head right for a while, like thinking about whether or not there was a Nick show for Spyro. I cannot remember. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this when I have a stronger flame. I do remember upgrades. Yeah. I feel like that makes sense. Look at the guidebook here. Ooh. There's only 5 freaking things left for me to find there. Okay. Okay. Alright, also, by the way, guys, if you don't know already, we are totally, as I play through this on here, we are going to 100% every single area. That's just, it's how it's gotta be, you know? It's how it's gotta be. Eyeless Emily looks toward it, so, taking that as a yes. Tina, can you Google if there was a Nick show for Spyro? Because we can't seem to remember. Ooh.
There was a Skylanders show that had Spyro in it.
Ah, a Skylanders show that had Spyro in it.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Skylanders is technically Spyro.
Okay. Okay. So there was. That did in fact exist.
I knew about it, I just wanted to make sure there was another one.
Ah.
That you were thinking about?
No idea, honestly. I just have the vaguest memory of it now that he had brought it up. Let's go on up here. Hi! Gildas. That's not how you pronounce that, I can guarantee.
Spyro, my friend. How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
God, which one's the action button? You never know. I have so many action buttons. Buttons that cause actions, you know? Which one is action button, comma, the? It's not circle. It's not circle, if you were wondering. Stop. We'll figure it out when I need it. I guess square kinda does it because it makes me start running. But I'm not sure if that's what they mean. I'll come back over there. First and foremost, I must climb up here and gather the shiny. Yes. Green gems. We need. Okay. Ah, I don't think I can get up there. Alrighty. Oh, doesn't even test it out until next time. Next time. Okay. Time to chase this fucker down. Some sort of Spyro connection to the Kids Show Network. Maybe. That sounds like... That sounds like... That sounds like it would make sense. There we go. Good. Why is my laptop turning itself off? It's supposed to be on the page of my screen. I don't know why it's not. Screen? Stop it. Okay. Okay. Hi. My screen has to see my face to be like, ah, yeah. We'll open up. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Here it is. Gotta really hunt down these gems. Bonk. Okay. Okay. Nothing noteworthy. So we shall go down here for now. But we will come back if necessary. I know we're gonna have to come back to this location anyways, just because there's some of these silver ones, which mean that I can't, like, open them now. But... Yeah. Okay. Hi. Lindar. Hi, Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That
Nice.
could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Trouble me. Never. Okay. Let's look at here. Okay, I think we're pretty much on track with this place. Just gonna go through here. It'll be when I come back to get those silver ones that we see how good my progress really was. Oh god, I went to the wrong place. Because that's when it shall be revealed if I've missed a gym somewhere. Which is possible. Yay. A life. Hello, sir. Hi. Astor.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
He's like, I don't want a fucking story. Please. Alright. Yee! Flight. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dang it. Jarvis just went live. Hey! Good. Good. Okay. There are some gems around in here that I missed, and I intend to find them. Yeah, back here somewhere. No. Keep running. Nah, that one's not for that. Pretty sure I got everything in here. Yeah. Okay, okay. Learning towards that next life. Shit, it's already open to me? Wow, okay. Damn, I fucking progress, huh? Like, I didn't realize I needed so little progress to here, gems. Found. There's 3 more. 3 more. We need them. We need them. Gotta have them. We will find the remaining 3 gems. It'll happen. There they are. There they are. There they are. They're here. I got him. I got him. Yes. 100 out of 100. That's right. 100% level complete. Yeah.
There, I updated the game to not be games in demo. So if people want to watch Spyro, they're more likely to pop up.
That's weird, because I updated it to be Spyro.
No, it didn't update.
That's weird. Okay. Whatever.
It is now.
Okay.
How people, if there is anyone scrolling the Spyro tag,
Yeah.
you'll appear.
Yeah. Also, okay. I have to begin now. Going
The
in.
book?
Oh my god, guys. This book I'm reading. So, like, okay. There are two kinds of bad books. There's books that are bad because they're boring and just you can't get any enjoyment out of them.
Welcome to Town Square,
Mill.
Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Okay. So, like, there are books that are bad because they're boring. And then there are books, like the one I'm reading right now, that are bad because they're just, like, problematic in some ways. And a book that is bad because it is boring, I will put it down and not finish it. But a book that is bad because it is problematic, Lord, I will continue putting myself through it. Just because it is really fun to just see how bad it gets and complain about it as it just continually gets worse and worse. Or as I hope for its revival.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get
He
your
already had
longest
his cake ready?
strides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
It looks like it said thonks, so thanks. But like I was saying, if a book is bad because it's problematic, I will sit through it. Because I get enjoyment out of that. There's some kind of fun to be had there. And the book I'm currently reading is one of those where it's bad because it's problematic. And let me explain to you why. So, currently reading a book. It's like a four books in one binding kind of deal. And I finished the first book, which is about 170 pages. And like, let me start with like the smallest issue I have first, which is the fact that one of the characters. Here, let's talk to this guy first, and then we'll see how far.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, the book, the first issue I have with it is the fact that this book is out here. There's one character in the book who is a black woman. And you see, They only, in the 170 pages, they mention that twice. And then on top of that, her name is Brandy, which is very white. And, you know, I don't inherently have an issue with black characters having, like, white names, you know, because, like, that happens in real life. But, like, Brandy? First of all, I have an issue with that name in particular. And then also, like, the fact that while giving her this really very stereotypically white person name, they only mention twice that she's black. So it very much feels like it's sort of like, hee bonus points. I get some little representation points for putting this black character in here, but I'm putting it in here in a way that, like, my white readers can forget and still think of this character as being white. Because genuinely, if I was not paying attention, like, I wouldn't have known that she's not white. I would have no idea, you know? There we go. Got it. Okay, so it very much comes off as very problematic since, frankly, it's done in a way that, like, you wouldn't even know that the character is black without really paying attention to those, like, 2 moments. It's okay, here it is. Year of the Wicked by Jeff Marriott. It was originally released as Dark Vengeance, but it got renamed when it was published again, and that's just the beginning of my problems with this book. Oh my god, my big problem, my very major issue, is the romantic subplot in it. And, like, listen, if you know me, you know that I am ready to die for a romantic subplot. But I love romantic subplots when they're good. This one is awful, and let me tell you why. Okay. If you make ramen, I'll eat some. Okay, so, like, anyways, the romantic subplot. So, let me first preface this by saying, I've read a lot of vampire fiction.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Hello, Thor.
You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Thank you. But, so I've read a lot of vampire books and stuff, you know, and they have, you know, kind of
questionable age gaps.
Yes, questionable age gaps. But, see, I can reasonably accept that as not being inherently creepy because, okay, it's a little bit creepy, obviously, but I can reasonably accept it because of things like, vampires stop aging when they turn. So let me take the Vampire Diaries books, for example. Stefan, was like 16 when he turned, which would mean that when him stop aging, since he stops aging, his brain also stops developing. So he at 500 would still be just as susceptible to manipulation, or almost just as susceptible to manipulation as a human 16-year-old. All he would really have is like a little bit more life experience under his belt, but he would still, in mind, just be 16 because his brain would still be underdeveloped. So for him, who is still more or less mentally 16, to fall in love with somebody who's like around the age of like 16, 17, 18 is weird because he's 500, but also you can there's a way for that to not be super manipulative. Alternatively, in this book, it's not an issue of vampires, which I can reason my way through. It's an issue of there are humans, you know, who are humans, and then witches who have like an extended lifespan. And it's done so that it's like the character in question, his name is Daniel. So the two people involved in the romantic subplot are the protagonist, Kiri, and some other guy who is important named Daniel. And Daniel is a 300-year-old witch, and he refers to like 18-ish-year-old Kiri as mature, which is like the biggest red flag. Like, he's 300 and he's like, you little 18-year-old are just so mature. Like, that's like textbook Predator. Like by mature, do you mean traumatized? Because she is. She spent most of her teens taking care of her mother who was dying of cancer, so she has little to no experience with men, and because, you know, she sacrificed social time to be with her dying mother, and then this 300-year-old man comes along and refers to her as mature. Like, and it gets worse. It gets worse. Like, it gets worse. Not only is this 300-year-old man calling this 18-year-old mature, it's naive 18-year-old, but he also admits to, when they first meet in the book, okay, their first meeting in the book, like chapter 1, so she finds him in, she and her friends find him in a fucking bush, bleeding, like he has been assaulted, and she finds him like dying in the bush in front of her house, which is really ridiculous. But that's how they meet. And what happened is, like, he's a witch, you know, and like the antagonist of the book, another witch, you know, totally fucked him up, and that's why he's, you know, dying in her bushes. And he knows that if he's admitted to a hospital or whatever, then the person who beat him up is going to be able to find him and like finish him off or something, you know? And so he, while beat up, uses his magic to make Kiri trust him more than she naturally would, which makes sense in the moment. Like, he didn't want her to call the cops or take him to see a doctor or something, because, you know, that would probably get him killed, and on its own that would have been fine. But he admits to like manipulating her will to get her to trust him, and then it progresses into a romantic relationship, which is really yucky. It's really yucky. And because, like, we don't even know, like, if that, like, does that even wear off at all? Or is he just manipulating her consistently, you know?
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Ooh. Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Okay, so that's the action button I can use. Okay. So, like, yeah, that's yucky. It's really yucky. And But to be fair, I've only finished the first book, so I don't know if it's really going to be addressed in the rest of the books. Like, I'm hoping that it could be, because, like, their relationship, they didn't even really tell anybody about it yet, and, okay, spoilers for the first book, upcoming, so, like, so I'm gonna keep telling you a little bit about this, so, like, the book, like, the, like, goal or whatever was, the antagonist is this woman. Her name is Season. Great name, obviously. Her name is Season, and for the most part, she's just a fucking woman minding her own business. And Daniel has made it his life's fucking mission to murder this woman. Like, like, for most of the book, she's literally just, yeah, like, I'm gonna keep talking about it as I read more, because, like, I love complaining about books, like, so, like, this man, he made it his life's fucking mission to murder this woman, and he was been pretty much for 300 years just stalking her, endlessly, so he could kill her, which is ridiculous, not even to mention, some of the things he says about, like, this, like, deep violence that he wants to commit on her, just being almost like he's fetishizing this violence, and specifically this violence against this woman, which is yucky, and like seriously, like, it's just a woman minding her own business for the most part. It's so ridiculous how he's, like, so obsessed with this, because, like, okay, let me tell you the background. So, like, 300 years-ish ago, this woman, Season, here, let's talk to this guy and then we'll continue. Hi, Alban.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
I've already done it. Okay. But, anyway, so, like, 300-ish years ago, before Daniel was born, Season lived in a village, and Daniel's mother, who was pregnant at the time, also lived in this village. And Season was accused of witchcraft, which, I mean, she is a witch, so, like, yeah, she was guilty. And then she slaughtered the whole village. Or so we're told. By Daniel. Only. And his mother, who was pregnant with him and his twin brother at the time, was the only survivor. And his mom pretty much groomed him and his twin into this hunt for this woman to kill her for what she'd done and, like, whatever. So, man is seeking revenge for 300 years over a village he doesn't remember at all, which is lame.
But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
And, like, seriously, like, this is ridiculous. And so him and his brother, you know, they stalked this woman for centuries. And, like, Daniel is, like, a meticulous journaler. He writes down, like, fucking everything. And, like, supposedly Season has, she's just slaughtered so many villages, which is interesting because, like, the one entry that we read from Daniel's journal, that is meant to be, like, you know, proof that Season's horrible, awful, murderer, killer, evil, great evil on the world, you know, is, like, him talking about, while he was tracking her, he ended up finding this village where everyone was slaughtered except, like, one person who was obviously very mentally unwell, which reasonable if your whole village is slaughtered. And like, Daniel had absolutely no proof that Season did anything. Zero proof whatsoever. He just pinned it on her. He's like, this is why this woman is evil. I'm not even necessarily willing to believe him. Like, I just think he really likes the idea of murdering a woman.
Specifically that woman.
Yeah. And, like, it concerns me. Like, if he killed her, like, what would he go on to do after that, you know? Oh, shit. Okay, if I remember it correctly, I need to start down here.
300 years is such a long time for a revenge quest for people you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best with this, but we're gonna see what happens. Okay. 200 years into his revenge quest, he's in town. She has been, not evil for about a decade because she met the love of her life, which, gosh, that's such very woman written by a man, but also, like, still, like, and yet he's still hell-bent on murdering this woman, of course, because what else is he gonna do with his life?
You know,
apparently.
His presumably, like, really old life? How long do they live?
I have no idea. Like, it's not ever explained just how fucking long they live. But
he could do so much shit, and he's just
trying to murder a woman, you know.
Not even like serial
Jesus.
killing women.
Like, but
it's just one specific woman.
But hold up, so like, he and his brother tracked her down. She is out on date night routine with her man, and they magic end up in her hotel room with where her and her man are staying, minding their own fucking business, mind you, and like, then when they get back, these guys immediately start assaulting this poor woman, and like, worse still, like, so Daniel murders the love of her life, and then she is obviously pissed, and motherfucker has the audacity to be surprised and pissed off when she kills his twin. Like, yeah, you killed the love of her life. Obviously, she's going to retaliate. And then he takes it as reinvigoration of his cause and is like even more pumped to go murder this woman who is minding her own business and not doing anything wrong. So like, who is the real villain here? Daniel. Like, like, God, I hate this guy. And oh fuck, I ran out of time. Okay, and genuinely, man really is out here thinking he's in the right on this. And, okay, spoilers for the end of the book. It's like, Kiri and all of her friends who got roped into this shit with Daniel, they have a confrontation with her at the end of the book, which was not even that entertaining. It was not even that good. Like, it was not even that entertaining, like, honestly. And she kills him. She wins because she's more powerful. And she doesn't hurt any of the other characters, the humans. She's just like, this is between me and Daniel, just leave. And reasonable? Like, obviously, she's got a fucking bone to pick with this man. Like, seriously, this woman has just been hiding from this crazy fucking stalker dude for a long-ass time, because he has taken Mommy's request too far, who, by the way, Mom is still alive, apparently.
Why did the mother do the revenge?
She just roped her 2 sons into doing it as well.
Was she trying to do the revenge?
Yeah, it's like she just groomed her sons into it as well.
Okay.
Which is awful. Shit, mother. Do your own fucking dirty work. And don't teach your sons to kill. Just don't. And like, I swear, I'm not gonna do it. Or maybe I am. Let's hope. So, like, yeah, it was horrible. And damn it. And even worse is that Kiri knew this man maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. And now she saw him die and she's like, I left him. Now I want to get revenge on her for killing Olaf. And it's like, you knew him for 2 weeks. He was a manipulator. He was a predator. Just move the fuck on. Please, go to college. Have a good time. Meet a boy your age. Please. Like... Okay, let me read your questions. How is the desire for freedom from a mother for a woman's primary goal as a character? I think that's a really compelling, kind of primary goal, freedom. I've seen it done before for, female characters, and I think it can be very compelling, because, first of all, any woman's storyline that does not have to do specifically with a man, if the goals, like the primary goal, one of the top 2 goals, 2 or 3, needs to have nothing to do with a man. And, like, and that does that. So, like, because women are not inherently motivated by men, so let me be clear. The author of this book is a man, and it's very obvious in the treatment of the female characters and the misogyny that's exhibited in the male characters. It's gross. It's not cool. It's not fun. And yeah, so, you know, so like, having a woman motivated by something to do with another woman is so much better. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are these planes gonna be so hard to hit? Oh my god. And, yeah, but, and this book, I'm hoping, this is what I want to happen in the rest of the book. There's 3 books left in the series, and I'm going to finish them. What I'm hoping will happen is that Kiri will... Fuck! Okay. Kiri will reconnect with Season and find out Season's side of the story, and discover that Daniel was a big fat liar, and was just an awful person and a predator, and she'll recover from that horrible, that horrible trust issue. A man being involved is okay, as long as it's not like inherently just all of her motivations are about men, you know. So I think that is a compelling thing, because I mean, unless you just decide to write something that only features women, fuck. I say remote control the wrong way. We're just gonna kill this. But unless you want to aim to write something that only has female characters in it, then having entire disengagement from men is probably going to be impossible. So, like, having, like, a minor